Wah! Wah ha 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 ha! You've fallen right into my trap, Solid Snake. That's right, it's me. Barrier Gunner, and I'm the iconic MSX boss, here from Metal Gear to stop you in your tracks. You'll never get past me.
Press A button while in midair to glide. But you already knew that.
Wait, you can glide? Shit! Ah, fuck, it's over. They didn't tell me you could glide. Ah, well. Can't win them all, folks. Can't win them all, especially against the legendary Solid Snake. Hello, everybody. Hello, Anthony. Thank you for 19 months of support. I swear that number keeps getting bigger and bigger. Hello, Lochno. Hello, Mr. Taco. Hello, Muware. Hello, Frog-Type Gaming. Hello, Blob. Now, is Snake vulnerable to a nice empty box? Or are the enemies vulnerable to it? Yeah, exactly. First ever negative sub. I'm sending my subs back in time. I'm stealing money from you now when I unsubscribe. Oh, get fucking scared. Here comes the Lavender Town Pokemon trainer. Yeah, this is a scary prospect. I'm glad this isn't how it works, you know? How is everybody? How are you? Here on this Tuesday, are you well? Did you eat? Did you hydrate? Did you, get outside at all? Did you see any creatures? Did you play something fun? Did you read something informative? I hope so. I hope you engaged in some enrichment. Because Lord knows this is not this stream lacks enrichment. Ah! Get scared! Sorry, this is actually quite elegant. Nothing scary about this. Project Gorgon. That name rings a bell. Have you possibly talked about Project Gorgon before? Beforgan? Feels like autumn, but it's spring. Yeah, it's warmer here. It's a bit warmer here than, like, the snow we were just getting. But it's still cold enough that it still warrants, a coat or a scarf, maybe. It's a nasty spring so far, at the very least. But that is to be expected for the region that I live in, which is, of course, this psychic battle realm that I'm projecting into your mindscape. A modern MMO that evokes old-school EverQuest by way of RuneScape. Well, well, well. Sounds like catnip for a certain kind of MMO gamer. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad everybody's doing okay. I'm glad everybody's ready to settle into some Solid Snake sneaking adventures. We're going to try to beat the game today. You can be turned into a pig and level up your pig skills to unlock new pig attacks. Now that sounds like a game that knows what the people want, what the players crave. Speaking of what the players crave, I crave the MSX. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, previously on Solid Snake's sneaking stealth tactical espionage faction, previously we found Dr. Petrovich? I want to say Dr. Rabinovich. Nope, that's the main character of The Pit, which I've been watching recently and enjoying. No, we're not finding Dr. Robbie from The Pit. We did find Dr. Petrovich, who developed Metal Gear, but his daughter is being held hostage, wouldn't you know it. And his daughter is being held hostage all the way back in the basement of Building 1. Which means we've got to go there. We're still in Building 2, I believe. Hey now. Oop. Right? This is... So now the question is... How we get back on the other side of this canal. It ain't this away. But yeah, those are our orders. We'll be doing that, and then presumably in the process we'll obtain, like, the snorkel, which will allow us to swim to Building 3, where we can destroy Metal Gear once and for all. Surely they'll never make another Metal Gear. They wouldn't be so foolish. Right, guys? Right, gamers? Gotta remember what... Just as a reminder, I'm playing on a DualShock 5, but I don't have any of the keyboard functions mapped, so I do occasionally have to reach over to my keyboard and hit F1, F2, F3, F4, or F5. Ah, remember when we fought the giant Killdozer? It's all about nanomachines. Ah, but just you wait. The nanomachine bubble will burst, and soon every arms manufacturer will be screaming, crying, throwing up, and begging for more Metal Gears. Oh, we were so wrong. We millions of tiny, we've got all these tiny, minuscule machines and nowhere to put them. Oh, I yearn for the good old days where we had an analog Metal Gear, you know? Just a good old-fashioned stomper who could freaking launch nuclear missiles anywhere. It's unintuitive, but the nano bubble is quite huge. It's funny how the calls in the various rooms don't seem to update. They just are, like, scripted to happen whenever you enter a room, and that's that. And then we want a mine detector to traverse this here desert. Bam, bam. Ba 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 da da ba ba da da. Just a quick volume check as ever. This headset mic is a little bit sensitive to different positions, and I always want to make sure that I'm sounding good. I'm sounding audible. You might hear some breathing noises, but you might not also. If there are too many, then that's probably a problem. You shouldn't be hearing every single breath that comes out of my mouth or nose. But, you know, basically listen really hard to every word I say, hang on to every single word, and then rate every single audio interaction you have with the streamer on a scale from 1 to 100. And we'll take that data and we'll crunch some numbers, and I'll go ahead and fuck up my OBS filters even more just for you. Why did I do that? Get me in this elevator. Hey, this don't lead to no... Ain't no basement elevator here. What the heck? Well, maybe this will take me to where an elevator might live. I do completely forget. No. It would suck if you were on a sneaking mission and you forgot all the rules of sneaking, you know? Probably a recurring kind of nightmare for our intrepid hero, Solid Snake. Walking right into a box. These soldiers have no tact. Oh, come on. I'm just a box. I'm just the most harmless little box you ever did see. Okay. We made it back to the basement. So, I was struggling to remember what door like... Is there a door in here that we might not have interacted with yet? That we might not have had a chance to open? And I think it might be this very door. This one. Help! Aha! Help! I'm here to help, don't worry.
Yes!
Solid Snake and Sonic the Hedgehog are working hand in hand here in Operation Intrude N313. Solid the Hedgehog and Sonic Snake. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Help! Thank you. I'm Ellen, Dr. Petrovich's daughter. Father is forced to make Metal Gear. Please help him soon. Okay. Sounds good. Alt F8 to record our fate. Now what the heck might be up here? Dogs aplenty. Whoa. These won't reveal anything, will they? Huh. Huh. You're telling me I might need some kind of night vision goggles? That I don't seem to have at the moment? Scary. Well, this is the basement of fake walls, so let's do our due diligence and punch as many walls as we can. This is what the mission is all about, of course. Okay. How much money you want to bet we're going to go all the way back to Building 2, all the way back to wherever Dr. Petrovich was, and he'll be like, great, here's these night vision goggles, take them back to Basement 1, and then you can get the thingy. Zeno, hello! Thank you for Musashi walking. Happy Operation Intrude N313 Tuesday. A day we all know and recognize and love to celebrate. I just rescued Dr. Petrovich's daughter. No big deal or anything. Not to brag. Operation Intrude B3313. Obviously it wouldn't work because so much of the game is like so heavily scripted, right? But wouldn't a Metal Gear Solid B3313 go kind of hard? I guess I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know if it would, now that I'm thinking about it. Because I don't know if MGS has the same well of, like, cut content, rumors, urban legends, and stuff to draw from. Like, that sense of, like, oh, I'm playing Metal Gear Solid, but I'm in a dream. Like, it would require way too much, It would require too much, I guess you could lean on, like, the end of MGS2 stuff, where, like, Colonel is saying, like, oh, somebody set us up the bomb, or whatever happened. I wonder if you could, like, sentence mix, like, take existing dialogue and cut it off earlier than expected. Take lines and arrange them out of order in a way to deliberately invoke, unsettling feelings. Mismatch character portraits. I don't know. It would require quite a bit of vision, I guess. Okay, so we're heading to the basement, I think. Nope. You can just say no sometimes. You can just walk out. One weird trick. Was it the basement, or was it higher than this? I guess we'll find out. Yeah, he was living in a gassy maze. He was living in a gassy world. I think. Like, in there, I think. Or was that the fake Dr. Petrovich? Yeah, this was the fucking awesome fake Dr. Petrovich who had an awesome and really cool hole. So this takes me here. Oh yeah, you're like right down here, aren't you? Well, then actually, we don't have to go to the basement at all. We can go to the other elevator for our exploring. That's right. Excuse me. Gosh. Now, what if Mario could run around Shadow Moses Island? What if he could run and jump and go, let's go? And do a long jump and a side flip and all that sort of thing. You think that would sell? You think that would sell? You think we could monetize that? Probably, right? Now the question on everybody's mind is, how do we reach him? Oh yes, the Arnolds, of course. The iconic and beloved characters of the Arnolds are here to ruin my day. Hello. I'm Dr. Petrovich. Metal Gear is 100 floors below ground of Building 3, 20 kilometers north of this building. There's only one method to destroy Metal Gear. Set plastic bombs on the thinly armored legs. The sequence is... Just bear with me. I'm just grabbing my little snippy. Saving that Metal Gear sequence. I'm guessing there's more. I forgot the rest. Anyway, set 16. What do you mean you forgot the rest? I'm assuming he's telling us what order to bomb the legs in. Hi, yes, hello, welcome in. That's crazy. The Arnolds have the car to exit building 2. They can be destroyed with a rocket launcher. Good luck. I can't blame him for getting the rest, but I need it all to destroy Metal Gear. Wait, this is 15 out of the 16. Is there like a pattern I'm supposed to recognize? RRLR. LRRL. RLR. I mean, maybe I just have to do it and save a state and take a 50-50 shot, right? At the end of the day. Could be as simple as that. I like his jump for joy yippee pose. And just to confirm. Okay, he gave us that helpful hint. We do not have a rocket launcher. So, we might have to consult the handy guide, because there's that room with darkness. I suspect the rocket launcher might be in there, but I don't know for sure. Okay, interesting. I'm looking, I'm learning, I'm trying to see some stuff. Wow. Okay. Okay. Okay, the solution is insane. Thank you for your patience, everybody. Oh, I was on alert. Okay, where the heck am I going? Where the heck are we going? I think we're on the right floor for this. Okay. Alright, I see where we're headed. It's not far. Don't worry, everybody. Again, apologies. I know it's not exactly thrilling content of me looking at a guide off screen, but I promise you, not in a million years would I have figured this one out. So, there's this door. There's this room, I think, right? Yeah. So, there was a prisoner here. They told us about Jennifer. Jennifer is the person on our call... on our radio. Who would only talk to us if we had 4 stars or more. So, what do you say we call Jennifer? Outside of this room where we learned about Jennifer. Her frequency, of course, is 48. This is Jennifer. I'm preparing a rocket launcher. Take it. Over. And there it is. Rocket launcher. Now with this, of course, we can kill the Arnolds. However, we're still lacking. Thanks, Jennifer. Thank you so much. We are still lacking in ammunition, unfortunately. I'm not sure if I have to find unique, yeah, I think I just need to find some ammo boxes that are around. And there is, in fact, a spot nearby where I can just farm some ammo. So we can do that, we can kill the Arnolds, get a key, and then move on. Turns out that that route in the basement that we could have taken is just you know, it's a shortcut. It leads to a path that we could have taken to come back to Building 2 if we had a flashlight. But we could also just take the route we did and just go, you know, go through the desert, go through the minefield. So, we don't really... At least I don't think we need to worry about that. I guess we'll see. I guess we'll find out, won't we? Thank you so much, Jennifer. Oh, yeah. Now, hold on, because I would like to not die. Call me old-fashioned. We'll need more rockets than that. Unfortunately, these guys do respawn every time, but it's certainly the fastest spot to get some ammunition. And we could probably use more. Okay, surely 24 rockets is enough, right? Surely, surely, surely. Okay. I'm just glancing at the guide to see where we're going to use this awesome new card. Just to make sure I have it right, rather than check every single door again. You know how it is. You know how this game is. You understand how it can be. Oh, please leave me alone. No. Why must they shoot and kill Solid Snake? Alright, these guys love rockets so much. The reign of the Arnold's terror is over. We have obtained card key number 7. Wait, hold on. Sorry. There is certainly something we need, right? Yes, there is something else that we need. Yes. Yes, okay. Yep, there is one more thing we will need. Let's go get it. Now, which card... Oh. It is funny that there is just a threshold of guards where they just give up. They're just like, well, none of us died. Too bad. So, this is another Jennifer moment. This door is locked. None of our cards will work, not even our famous card 7, or our card 6, or our card 5, or any of them. Let's see if Jennifer might know what to do. This is Jennifer. I'm opening the door. Over. Truly don't know how we're meant to intuit that. But we get the compass, which we'll be needing. Jennifer should have been on the mission instead of Snake. Jennifer's got us. And that is, you know, wonderful. Don't get it twisted. I'm a fan of Jennifer and all her work. Now, wait a second. Is this the up elevator or the down elevator? This is the up elevator. I died. But that's fine. We do have to go get the compass again, but other than that, we're pretty good. It's so funny. It's so funny when the guards... Fuck. It's so funny when the guards fire a single bullet into the wall. Yeah, they're like birds. They're like birds or flies or insects. They don't even consider what a wall might be, and so they just freak out. They know there's something on the other side, and they know they need to shoot it. Alright, Jennifer, help. Oh, wait, did you not actually... Do I have to actually listen to the whole thing? I see. No skipping allowed. Compass. Alright. Well, that was not very smart of me. Now, remind me where I might find the downstairs elevator. Yes, of course. Of course, it's so obvious. Oh, big deal. Big whoop. I'm running out of food. Oh. Gotta respect the famous. Gotta respect the famous. Okay, let's get through that without setting off an alarm if we can help it. Now, why don't you mind your business? Gonna take a mulligan on that one if nobody minds. But then go customize your dad. Welcome back to Solid Snake's normal day, where nothing bad happened. Except for when everything bad happened all the time. We rescued Dr. Petrovich's daughter. We killed the Arnolds. We have card number 7, and now we're on our way to use that card. And I'll have you know that Jennifer has been very helpful over comms. Quit playing snakes with the fakes and come get solid with solid. Cool new character has arrived in our chat. Some kind of catcalling. Metal Gear Solid head. From Boston? Question mark? Guy who wants to eat salad with Solid Snake. I guess so. I guess that's a kind of guy. I mean, there's all kinds of people in the world. Now, I think we might want to... Yeah, there's something over here for us that we might as well grab. You know, while we're here. And it's... well, P-bombs. More of our P-bombs. Oh, that's... I'm guessing that's the maximum amount of P-bombs. But let's find out. Again, while we're here. Yep. Let's save our fate. And from here, we'll use our brand new card to enter the Scorpion Desert. Look out! There's scorpions everywhere! Oh no! I think one of them poisoned me. Good thing I've got the antidote. Wait, How do I use... Oh, I probably have to, like... Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Now, I do need... Their diagonal-only movement is extremely awesome. Now, I think if I didn't have the compass, I would just be, like, stuck in a Lost Woods type situation. Oh, what the heck? No! Is now the time? This is Big Boss. Get into the truck on the far right. Over. We're gonna save a state here, because I get the feeling this is bad advice. Not that I don't trust Big Boss, of course. Oh no, the truck is moving! And sure enough, we're back here. Which is where mines live, I think? Yeah, all the way back here. Yuck. Even the UI is shaking. So we're going to respectfully not follow that order from Big Boss. However, I do want to see if any of these trucks have anything of note. Because what if there's rations, you know? What if there's yummy food for Solid Snake? What if there's scraps? Oh, yeah. Oh. Now that's so weird. Why would Big Boss tell us to get into a truck that impedes our progress? Okay, well, there's ammo in some of these trucks if we want it, but otherwise I think many of them are going to just steer us asunder. Now, card 7? Yes, thank you. Ah! Who's calling me now? This is Big Boss. Go into the left door. Over. Sorry, I died before I could go into the left door. Yep. Well, I mean, this is the only door there is, so surely... Surely this door must be progress. Seems like it's a dead end that leads directly into one of Outer Heaven's famous vaunted holes. This room kind of stinks, if you ask me. Okay. My mentors and handlers are always pranking me and making me walk into the wrong trucks and stumble into various pits. It's not uncharacteristic of Big Boss to pull a prank such as this, I suppose. I'll just dismiss it as a glitch and keep going. If nobody minds. Well, that's also hole. Do I have to navigate past hole? Oh. Holes aplenty. They're really killing my ass. Well, they did say it was deep underground, didn't they? Well, I get the sense that whatever's beyond here might be quite climactic. Could it be Metal Gear? Could it be the truth of Operation Intrude N313? Well, I think we should take a break before we step out of this elevator, don't you? And so, to that end, I think we will go over to Melon Bread, get up, have a stretch, have a hydrate, whatever it is you need to do. Now's your chance to do it. Do it now or forever hold your peace. Because I get the sense from here, there's no going back. It would be good for Kiefer Sutherland to have $1 billion to read all of Big Boss's lines in the game. This is Big Boss. I forgot to tell you. Go into the right truck. Alright. Melon Bread, take it away. We're gaming once again here on our MSX computers. You'll have to forgive me. I do have a Yoda in my lap who I have to pet very, very strongly and firmly. I have to scratch him behind his big ol' ears before I resume Operation Intrude N313. Before I step out of this elevator and see what fate lies before us. A call, eh? Who could it be? This is Jennifer. An oxygen tank is behind the wall. Over. I see. So I think these are... yeah. So these might seem like cameras, but they're lasers. Now, you might see that door over there and think, you should try all your keycards on that door. You would be a fool. Oxygen tank. Indeed it is here. Hey, well that's not very nice. Now you might also see that other room with a door at the end and think, surely we can get through that door. Once again, you would be a fool. This is Big Boss. Your refrigerator is rutting, Snake. You had better go and catch it. Over. Installing a keycard shredder in my panel next to my locked door. So yeah, we don't get to go fight Metal Gear just yet. We've still some unfinished business to do, to take care of, to tend to. But this oxygen tank does get us access to somewhere special. Somewhere we've seen a few times. I suppose the first thing I'm going to want to do is eat my last ration. Put on my armor, save my fate. Navigate these holes as deftly as I can. Well, I've already fucked up. Now, what's the move here? It's just go... no. It's just go no. Yeah, there we go. That's the ticket. Oh, I fucking plant a bomb like a smarty pant. Okay, give me my gun. And fight our way through scorpions again. Back to building 2, everybody. Yoda seemed to react to that particular noise. Also, no, I do still have my antidote. Good news, everybody. Yoda is completely blocking the part of the screen that has scorpions on it, preventing me from seeing any scorpions that are attacking me. Good job, Yoda. And I have died. Understood. We're back here. Can we possibly get through that with a bit more of our life in tow? We will stop and fill up on rations before we go to where this oxygen tank will take us. So worry not. We just gotta survive this treacherous little journey for a little bit as best as we can. And again, Yoda just completely perfectly blocking the very center of the screen with his cute little head. He's watching Solid Snake traverse very intently. He's watching the scorpions. He's probably going to try to attack the scorpions shortly. Make sure I'm selecting antidote, using it. I guess we can always rely on this famous strategy from back in the tank days. That would be smart to install a keycard shredder in your base if you know that there's a risk of infiltration, right? Just have some fake doors around. Okay. Let's save our fate. So, this is where we're going to use our oxygen tank, but before we go there, I do want to restock on rations because we're all out, and I don't think we'll have another chance to get them. So, let's head on back down to the basement. And I'm going to commit a crime and take Yoda off the desk. Yeah, Big Boss, you know, spoilers, but Big Boss didn't think this one through, I think. I think he vastly underestimated Solid Snake's ability to get this far. Or else was just, you know, full of hubris. Yeah, he's sick from all that Fultoning that he did in Nicaragua and Afghanistan and the Angola-Zaire border region. He was supporting the community, I suppose. I suppose that's what he was doing. This is why you have to hire outside inspectors. Exactly. We're putting... Who better to test... Who better to see through the many, many flaws in Outer Haven security? Than Big Boss's own apprentice, of course. Exactly. Let me just save in case this freaking guy gives me more trouble than I want. Snake, this is a sneaking mission. You need to infiltrate Bombo World and support Cookie by any means necessary. You know, there's something there. Incubating Big Boss in a tube. Or I guess Solid Snake would be in a tube. I need the gas mask! Solid Snake, through the means of Super Smash Bros., has killed a Pokemon trainer. Well, I guess he killed the Pokemon that they fought. He made the Pokemon trainer cry in the background. Of course they would support the Bomba World resistance. John Simpson, N66. Snake, watch out! That's Cookie Blair! Watch out! She's just a girl from New Jersey. I think I can handle her. Okay, how are we doing? 9. Could always have 10. They should put, well, I don't know. Cookie's bustle is a special thing in and of itself. That said, if Cookie Blair started appearing in many crossover features, I certainly wouldn't turn my nose up at it. Wait, you mean she won the Olympics at 5 years old? It's true. I think maybe the funniest stuff in that regard is the stuff about Kazuhiro Miller. Where, like, he spends all of MGS5 being like, they played us like a damn fiddle! Snake, don't listen to Ocelot, kill! Get your revenge! It's good, and you'll like it! And then, like, he's already had his face stolen by Decoy Octopus by the time you first hear from him, or was it Liquid Snake who's someone's impersonating him in MGS1. Like, he's been long dead, basically. And it's just like, great, man, you're cool, man. Wouldn't be me, I suppose. I would simply let it go, eventually. Gray Fox, Gray Rabbit connection, true, true, true. Snake, as you know, Bombo World is a small island nation in the South Pacific. It's going through an incredible political upheaval due to contact with aliens. Aliens? Like those little gray guys? The very same. It's fun to impersonate the Metal Gear Solid 1 voice cast. Don't you think? Do you like my sunglasses? They're just iconic and so funny. Second floor basement. Alright, we're done here, everybody. We all had fun joking about Colonel briefing Solid Snake on Bombo World, but everyone can do a Snake and a Colonel, and it's always good. They're two of the primary voices. You gotta have an if you can pull off an Otacon, all the better. Snake, do you think Pooey Molcar could be real? Yeah! Yeah. It's just fun. It's just fun voices. If you're a fan of when the voices are silly, I will be playing Final Fantasy IV for the first time on Friday, and I promise you that I will be doing as many silly voices as I can. Maybe some serious voices when the time calls for it, but I will be flexing my voicing acting muscles. So if you like that, tune in, and if you find that grating, if you are one of those people who says, the streamer is doing silly voices, well then I don't know why you're here. There are other streams. You know? I guess we don't actually go this way. I guess we go this way. This streamer's full of fun and whimsy. This streamer seems to let joy into their heart. Kinda cringe. Give me that O-tank. Why won't the streamer just equip the optimal equipment, get all the treasure, do the speedrun strat on the bosses, instead of doing all these bits cultivated from a mutual interest in a subject? Yeah. What are they thinking? O-tank is the oat milk tank. I think that's just I've lost the thread of what led to that thought, but it's certainly true. Snake, watch out! That's O-tank! The oat milk tank? I know! Oh, O-tank. Yes, okay. Yes, of course. Oh, tanks for the memories. Remember Missile? Remember Missile? Top Palm. Top Palm. Top Palm. Who's this? This is Schneider. I've got the real identity of Outer Heaven's boss. What the? The boss of Outer Heaven is... Ah! No reply. The signal is dead. He was about to reveal to us...
What's wrong? Get up!
Schneider, come on! You can't leave me hanging like this. Well, I guess you can. It's Albert Einstein! Who could have seen this coming? We might be in trouble. Unless... Yeah, we're in trouble. I might have to go try and resupply on Nikita missile ammo as well. Because I'm afraid we won't be... This won't be our only time using these missiles. So let me just check where those are, because I sure don't remember. Oh, do we gotta go all the way back to building 1? Yuck. Gee. Let me just double check that there's not a closer spot with potential yummy missiles for us. But it's not looking good. That's crazy. Is that really the only place in the entire game with remote control missiles? I guess so. Jeez. All right. Well, let's get trekking. We're going to base to building 1, floor 3. Everybody. If I get the jump on the guard, it certainly dies. Hello, friendo. Now, what is that from? That certainly rings a bell.
Stamina!
Yeah, this latter half of the game has been extremely for fans of backtracking. We did literally start the stream going back to building 1. Hey. Yeah!
You can do it, and even if you can't, we won't think any less of you, man.
Thanks so much, Ty. Those are the encouraging words that I love to hear. And of course, the Smash Brothers announcer saying stamina in a really, really forceful way. Goggle. Now, what are you? 2, 1... We'll simply do it, and it won't be a problem. And you know we're putting that mine detector on. I mean, at least we aren't heading to the basement of Building 1. That's the main thrill that I'm currently feeling. Like, what's even in the rest of Building 1? I thought it was just a basement where I could shoot dogs. But oh well. A lot, and yet somehow not enough. Now this elevator does allow us to come back down, right? Okay. It's gonna be no problem. It's gonna be easy peasy. Probably easy. I just have to remember where I'm going by looking at the map. My God, they're cruel with this one. Unless... Okay, there is a path I can take that won't spend... Basically, this floor is a giant circle. And in one direction is an electrified floor that would require me to either tank it and spend my ration, or spend my hard-earned Nikita missile. Alternatively, I can go the other way. Now this will be, what, 2? 1. Now there is a gas room here, but that's fine. We gotta spend a ration. That's not so bad. And then this is, what, 1? The rations pay for themselves. And here we are. Yeah, a mask is something a gnome wears. You are absolutely right. And how many missiles is that? 7! More than I'd expected, certainly. Might as well stock up. I think that's probably the cap, isn't it? Yeah, the unending march of time. Everything is just ashes to ashes and dust to dust. We're all aware. We're all constantly growing older and changing and transforming. Someday, Snake Eater will seem like a distant memory. In fact, it may already seem like a distant memory. Because it is. Sorry, that might have been a bit snippier than you were expecting. I apologize. 2018? So, 8 years ago? Yeah... Metal Gear Survive, I feel like... doesn't exist. It feels as fake as a game could feel, basically. I'm assuming it's not supported anymore. What with the state of things? Front Mission also has a spin-off where the premise is you're like a soldier who got lost on their way to the actual game and you got stuck in like a hellscape crafting survival world. That is the premise of Survive, right? I'm not making that up. Okay. Less weird alternate zombies and more Bonzers will pancake you. Okay, so still, a little scary. Not quite the same level of scary, but definitely careful. Yeah, friendo, I am often yearning for, if not an additional inventory slot, then at least an easier way to swap between my items, you know? They figured it out eventually. They figured it out in MGS1, right? The iconic menu that we all know and love. In the little corners. Front Mission has been something I've also considered as a tactic, because it has been recommended multiple times. Yourself, I know Zeno is a big Front Mission 3 head. I know Zeno recently started streaming Front Mission 3. And made me go, oh yeah, this game does look like it would be epic. I heard the remakes kinda had some AI upscaling type shit that kinda fucked things up. But, you know, that being said, if there's some quality of life stuff that makes things go a little faster, I could see it. The FF Tactics remake seems real. It seems like that is actually very good. The first remake is iffy, and they get more slapdash from there. Well, that's great. Well, at the end of the day, there's always the choice of playing them for free. Tactics pipeline of Facile to Front Mission. Hey, we mustn't forget the critical stepping stone of Guardian War. How quickly we forget. Now listen, just because I didn't finish it doesn't mean that it didn't have an impact.
Your new power.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Save our fate. Oops. Amy? Did you just step on a bug? What happened? I'm guessing that's a line from if Amy either dies or like gets grabbed by Zero or something. Like one of those efforts. You gotta appreciate those when they come up. Alright. We went to the basement, we got an oxygen tank, we filled up our missile stack, we filled up our ration stack. Tikal would say, behold your new power. Behold your new power! You just got the light dash! Behold, I think Tikal literally does say for all of the new items that you get, like, behold the warrior feather! He's so proud of them. And he's right. You've retrieved your magic ball. Alright. So what's behind this door? The left door we know, it's just ammo. I'm Coward Duck. Shoot me if you can. This is Jennifer. Coward Duck has card 8. My big brother is a hostage. Don't kill him. If anything happens to him, I won't help you. So Coward Duck is using that old classic of human shields and boomerangs. So if we shoot too carelessly, our rank will fall, presumably. Jennifer won't help us. Let's try that again. I would like to get through this without killing anybody if I can help it. No call from Jennifer in this one? Why not? Very, very strange. PQC might be an option. Yeah, my Cammy quick combination. Okay, and there you are. I think that of all the boss names, Coward Duck might be the best one. Unclear why he's a duck. Cammy should have her own stealth action game. I think that could be very cool. Well, I did it again. Fuck. No. I keep pressing it too much. Well, I'm going to double check if we fucked ourselves. If this game is still, in fact, completable. with having killed Jennifer's brother, which I save stated over. Okay. I think we're fine. I think we're quote-unquote fine. I'm saved. I'm Jennifer's brother. Okay, never mind. This is Jennifer's brother, I guess. When you leave, take the left ladder. I'm saved. Okay. So we lost one hostage, and as a result, now we can't hold as many... our rations don't heal as much, and we can't hold as much ammo. But I think that's fine. I think we'll survive nonetheless. And we got card 8. Which means we're going back to... We're going back to... Building 3. Oops. Shouldn't be wasting a missile on these guys. You do gotta find out every so often. Regardless of whether you fuck around. Oh, the Elena Space Channel 5 game would fix me. Certainly. We got card 8, which means we're getting pizza. That's right. If you collect all 8 cards in Outer Haven, you too. Elena saying, hey there, space cats, just fits, I think. They're calling it a card 7 type situation. Then a compass type situation. Oh, you want pizza, but you're making spaghetti. A tale as old as time. Well, listen. Pizza will always be there. You don't have to worry. There will be pizza in your future. This I can promise you. Oh, I need to fucking equip this, of course. Oh my gosh. I'm not against Pescetti. That can indeed be what it is. We all love to say it in a way that's funny, or silly, even. What? Who says this? I'm pro Pescetti, and I'm pro spaghetti. Hello, Fire Mountain. Happy Operation Intrude N313 day. Oh, well. If you just wandered in and your understanding is educated, then, you know, feel free to say whatever you want all the time. I also do the same thing. I keep wanting to say it's like, oh, like, neye? Nele? Nothing wrong with waffles. Nothing wrong with waffles at all. Now. What is this? What is this? An average Blue Sky post? Just a little social media humor. The boss of Outer Heaven is the Commander-in-Chief of Foxhound, Big Boss. He planned it all. Don't be fooled. Okay, I won't be fooled. Guys, what? It was Big Boss the whole time? Dude, I thought he was just stupid. I thought he was just telling me the wrong thing because he was like silly or pulling a prank. What the heck? Ross Palmetti is pro Paschetti. I suppose that's true. I suppose those are words you could say. Now who's this? This is Big Boss. Solid Snake, mission over. Return now. That's an order. Turn off the MSX. Over. Well, if the boss says so, I guess we gotta. It's funny to see stuff like that and think like, oh, Kojima, you've always been a type of way. You've always thought, wouldn't it be crazy if the game came to life and said, you should unplug the game. Ah, this is a case of a secret wall. Every so often, Metal Gear, Solid or otherwise, loves to reach through that famous fourth wall that you know and love, and have a little bit of fun with it. Get a little bit silly with it. Remind you that it's all a bit of artifice. Now, so here's the thing, it doesn't scan as, like, scary to me. It scans as, like, I think in the context of we just met the guy who told us for sure that Big Boss is behind it. It feels much more like, oh, Big Boss is desperate. Like, he's like it doesn't feel, it feels less like the game is alive in the way that, like, say, Colonel stuff from the end of MGS2 might hit particularly different. Or I like Frendo's assessment as well. Only if people ran away from the train movie. It certainly probably would have, like, you know, hit like a jolt, probably. Because it's just like, what? They want me to turn off the game? They ran away from the train in the movie. We all are familiar with this famous apocryphal tale from the history of cinema. The Great Train Runaway. What am I doing? I'm using a P-bomb, of course. Fuck my life. You got me good, big boss. You got me pretty good, I gotta admit. Oh, brother. Awesome scorpion reversal. Da-da. Da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. It's yes. Scorpion. Oh, I don't have to change my shit at all. In here, we just are gonna move. We're just gonna hustle our little butt. Maybe put on armor just in case we catch a stray. Come on up here and save our fate. No problem. The Great Train Runaway? Whenever my wife's got my wallet, it's more like the Great Drain Runaway. Anyway, Snake, I've developed a new part for Sahelanthropus. Okay, Huey. Whatever. Trying to think of who would be the you can talk to me anytime man in that scenario, in the scenario of MGS5. Thank you. I mean, it's just my ocelot. The fun part about Huey is that since it is the same voice actor and like not a lot of those characters are, it's kind of awesome how much of Huey's dialogue, like, even though Huey is the ultimate guy who sucks and he's a bastard and you hate him, it's all delivered almost exactly as a lot of Ocelot stuff is, and so it creates this really crazy dissonance where it's like, you're not my meow meow. What's fucking happening here? You would never watch Japanimation. Yeah, what did I say? I'm sure I said something silly. Did I call Otacon Huey? That's possibly criminal of me. And yeah, most of that game you have I called him Ocelot. Okay, well you can't blame me for that one. They are different men, but they are both 6-letter words that start with O. Now, Louis and Dewey Emmerich could be awesome. Guys, I have to turn my MSX off right now. I don't know how to get past that room other than just tanking the damage. I don't know if Ocelot would watch anime. Do you like how weirdly chilled out he is in MGS5? At the very least. Like, I don't love him. He could. Maybe it would fix him. Maybe there's an alternate universe where he gets really into Astro Boy instead of, you know, starting the Patriots or whatever it is he ends up doing. I would be surprised if the laser cannons were boxable. mean, there's a lot of pretty gunful animes. Yeah, he would probably be into Char. I could see him boogieing down to that one Char theme song with the trumpet. You know the one? Where the trumpet's like... Brrr. Yeah, Gallant Char, that one. Exactly. It's like looking into a mirror. He watches Char and is like, that wouldn't happen to me. This guy's doing it all wrong. Quattro Bagina? Well, surely they would all see through that, but if the name, if the hidden identity was convincing enough... Okay, everybody, there's a hole right here. Is there even a way to get past it if I... Oh no, yeah, we're fine. I feel like Raiden would kind of be the Kameli Badan. I don't know a lot about Zeta. I watched some of the Zeta OVAs, and I had a hard time following them. But I did like Camille. And I did like some of the Gundams. There was a cool Psychic Gundam. Oh, this... I see, they've got minds... They were funny with this one. They were having a little laugh with this one. There's mines, but also you have to use your gas mask. Oh, Uso's literally been VR training, much like a certain Raiden. Okay. Victory Gundam is not a Gundam I've heard of before. But, I mean, there's a lot of Gundams, so I can believe that there's many Gundams that I haven't heard of before. Sunglasses? No, that's not convincing at all. I'll need a better disguise. Like Liquid's head, yes! Okay. We're gonna cheese this one a bit. I think we can probably look at a map and navigate this room to the best of our ability that way. Like this. And, okay, we took a couple mines, but that's fine. Turn A pretty cool. I liked that one season of Witch from Mercury. I haven't watched Turn A. I can't say that it's cool. Turn A is the Force Femme one, right? They put the boy in the dress. That's kind of the only thing I know about Turn A. Great. Well, fantastic work. Turn A. They put Lauren in a dress. Yes. The most explicit Force Femme one. I do like the idea that there's a spectrum of how Force Femme-y any given Gundam is. There's some where it's like, you know. Ooh. You guys are give Camille 15 years to mellow out. Give Camille a chance. He'll figure something out, I'm sure. Okay, so check out this room, eh? Doesn't seem like there's anything we can do. And if I hadn't murdered that hostage with my gun, Jennifer would actually call us and say, just take the damage. Alternatively, there is a hidden panel that I did just strike. Apparently, in future re-releases of this game, like the PS3 version of this game, that panel isn't there. That's something they removed from the game, apparently. Thank you, Strategy Wiki, for helping me survive Operation Intrude N313. Let me make sure I've got that right, actually. Only in the original MSX version. Yes. So, there you go. Maybe it's on the GOG version, because that's like a release of the original, maybe, but I don't know. Here he is. They forgot to animate him, it looks like. They forgot to make him move around and, like, fire weapons, but they did give him 2 funny lasers. So, we all remember Dr. Petrovich. Good old game. We all remember Dr. Petrovich's awesome code of motherfucker. We don't have enough plastic bombs. So we're gonna cheat. We're gonna type in a cheat. We're gonna type in a cheat, everybody. I think by typing in intruder. Oh, okay, we have to pause the game with the F1 key, then type intruder. That do it? Nope. Can I do this? Okay, that gets me up to the next class. What about this? Okay, so I suspect that the cheat I'm entering is allowing me, like, it's lifting the cap on ammo, but it's not filling up my ammo. Okay, well, nothing to do about it, but But hike on back and get us some treats. Oh, don't you love it? Don't you love it? I like all these cheats, everybody. Thank you. Thank you for lots of P will set you free. I don't know if that's true.
I don't need to tell you anything.
Amy, you don't. Is there a way to get past this particular room without tanking any damage? Let me check. While I'm just guiding away. Okay, there is a way, but it's very hard. Play what you love and you never have to backtrack a day in your life. That's so damn true. That's words of wisdom right there. So we might as well just go all the way back and stock up on our rations too. Fans of scorpions are feasting in this particular stream. Sorry for grunting directly into the microphone. I was scratching my ear and I realized that my mic position was not good. But god damn, that's annoying as fuck. But it's fine, we'll do it. We'll just do it. Someone's gotta destroy Metal Gear. Someone's gotta stop this Outer Haven business. Oh, fucking stupid ass. And, like, we might as well just pop up our rations once again. Fond memories. What's that one from? Is that a Warcraft 3 one? No, Warcraft 3 was all, like, Monty Python type shit. God, the scorpions are fucking annoying. Oh, I like this game. It's how to unlock every FMV in Army Men 2. Awesome. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay, so we may as well go to our favorite room in Basement 1. And refill on, and go to that one room so we can refill on rations and plastic explosives. Baba. Baba 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 baba. thought every Army Men game available to stream them soon? Well, that will be a thrilling stream series when it does happen. Those Army Men, they're up to no good, I'm sure. The handheld releases are all legal. Wonderful. We love when it's legal. Just like my legal MSX here. This is, I mean, it's iconic. "10 games? That's too many." Army Men Fever was sweeping the PlayStation and/or personal computer. And/or Nintendo 64. Why so many? I mean, I guess they must have been selling well enough, right? They must have had a hit in there somewhere. Or at least something profitable enough to make them go, wow, greenlight 100 of these. Had to play so many demos of that shit in PlayStation Underground. And there were still even more. I like the idea of everyone seeing Small Soldiers and getting really excited. Exiting the theater wide-eyed and full of optimism. Oh my god! What? You don't say? Not the 3DO, the platform that gave us Lucien's Quest and Guardian War? And others? No, surely they have a solid head on their shoulders. Business-wise. They just needed to make their console even more prohibitively expensive. That would have done it. And Belzerion and Patonk. Oh, yes. These games that exist on the 3DO. Oh, is Patonk the fucking, like, first-person pinball game that you were playing on your birthday stream? That game is certainly a game. Try as you might to deny it. You would be a fool. how are we doing? We've got 68 plastic bombs. Because we did do the cheat that uncaps all of our ammo. So that's good. But we could always have more rations. We're probably fine for plastic bombs. Did that cheat uncap our ration amount as well? I think I've earned 99 rations. I'm not gonna sit here and grind 99 rations. Don't worry. Okay. I think it does. The ration cap is still on. Alright. Let's move on. Let's return to the one place free from capitalism's corruption. Space! Okay. Oh, yeah. Big whoop. Big deal. Guys, I think there might be a solid snake in the base. Don't be ridiculous. Never waste my time with this again. You hear me? Big whoop, here he comes now. Whatever. I ain't impressed. A legendary solid snake, eh? Couldn't even arrive at Metal Gear with 16 plastic explosives. No, this isn't where we go. This is fucking Coward Duck's house. Yeah, he has to build the legend. This is his first day. Alright, we have to go through the awesome Tunnel of Scorpions. Can I? Yeah. I can undo that loss of life. Is that a snow miser bit that we're doing? Friendo? Is that what this is? Nothing but respect, if so. And nothing but respect if not, to be honest. Okay, we gotta put the compass on.
You can really hear the exhaust note of the cars screaming through the night air.
You absolutely can. Especially if you get in the rightmost truck. Due to Big Ham? What? I'm gonna have to trust you on that one. Does Miser have a big ham? There's so much about Miser that I didn't understand. The Miser line is "Here he comes now, the big ham." Okay, I see. You've outed me as a fake Miser fan. Okay, we're gonna save our game here. Our gun is out. The sun is out. No, it's not. It's gotten quite dark. Okay. Surely this time. Surely this time. Surely nothing can go wrong and thwart us this time, everybody. Surely it will be trivial for a solid snake. Elevator action returns, you know? These guys will just accept their agonizing lasers.
Yes. God dwells here.
Yes. I am shocked that, you know, I don't want to, you know, you live your life. You do you. But I'm shocked that there hasn't been a single exclamation point sneaking during this entire game built around sneaking, ostensibly. I guess really sneaking around has gotten us somewhere. So it would be counterintuitive. It would be false false advertising. Yawn. I don't think you meant it this way, but I keep reading that as in Psycho Mantis's voice. You think we're easy, don't you? What if you have to sneak for a friend? Oh, you're not a fan of the ones with the random results. Interesting. We'll eat a food. Fine. No, I understand. Everyone's got their own echolalia needs that they need filled. Everyone's got their own itches they need to scratch. Okay, now we do get the call from Jennifer because we have 4 stars. This is Jennifer, right? Yes. Yeah, just run over there.
That was crazy.
It'll be over. It'll be okay with rations. Over. That's fine. I won't do that. I'm gonna need all my rations to fight the Metal Gear. Easy. Easy the Hedgehog. There you are. High 2 spaces. We're about to fight a certain Metal Gear. And let's just put our... The missiles do sound like fireworks, and that is good. 68 plastic bombs, more than enough to kill anything that sits still. Alright, I've got the code here, and I did look up the actual answer to the final one. Yeah, I'm told that the recent Sonic audio dramas, the chaotic stuff is all fun and cool and good. I'm kind of out of my current podcast listening to arc.
Danger! Danger!
True. Atelier, true. So we've done 2. Fuck. Four. Ah! A fictional historiography of the early Federation, like Fire and Blood for Star Trek. That does sound like it would go hard. Okay. Alright. We can do it. Yeah, this guy doesn't even get to be Rex or Ray or anything. They didn't even figure out how to make it walk. It doesn't seem like that much of a threat, to be honest. But it does at least look quite cool. Right. Damn it.
Yes.
Right.
God dwells here.
True. Left. Right. Yeah, I'm guessing that they just haven't finished this one, right?
No, he orchestrated it.
Big Boss? Yes, he did. Yeah, the impression I got was that this was probably so well animated. Like, it was probably so badass, and like, no, it's not that exciting, unfortunately. There is more challenge to it, because the computer doesn't have any lasers, if memory serves, right? So you just walk up to the big computer and you jump the explosives on it, and that's it. Oh, for sure. This is definitely a Snatcher type enemy type of guy. Right, left, right, left, right, left. So now, left, right, left. This is the only way to kill these things. Exploding its legs in a particular order with plastic bomb. Dr. Petrovich gave us the order of blowing up his legs earlier, and hopefully I haven't fucked it up. So now it's right, left, right, left. No, it's fucking right, left, right. I fucked up. That's fine, though. We're in the rhythm of it. We can do it. I forget exactly what the like like I don't know the answer to your question, Customizer Dad, basically. I got here at rank 3 and I had 14 plastic bombs and I needed more. So I cheated and gave myself rank 4. Unclear if I had 14 plastic explosives because my cap got cut off or what. We need 16 plastic explosives and we need to plant them in this specific order. We cheated to give ourselves an even higher to cut off the cap from ammunition anyway, so it's fine. Basically, don't worry about it. But let me worry about Metal Gear. You just keep on being your handsome little self. Okay? Left, left, right, left. Left, right, right, left. And I do have this code screenshotted off screen from when we met Dr. Petrovich, and he told us this order. I don't just have this memorized. And then right, left, right, right. Emergency! Emergency! Outer Heaven self-destruct switch activated! Evacuate now! Okay, saving our state. Did you know that this is the one part of the game where we can use SIGs? I don't know if we'll need to, but I might as well show it off. If we smoke SIGs, we get a bunch of extra time, 2,000 extra seconds on our timer. Which I don't know if we'll need, but fuck it, why not? It's him. Solid Snake, you made it here. I'm Foxhound's Commander-in-Chief and boss of Outer Heaven, Big Boss. I gave a rookie like you this mission to let you report false information. But you have gone too far, too far! Solid Snake, I won't die for nothing. You die with me, come on! What's the problem? This is Diane! I don't know how to destroy Big Boss, it's up to you! Solid Snake, the way I feel about you, no, it's nothing. Good luck. Thanks, Diane. I want to say that we can cheese this boss pretty easily by just kind of sitting here and firing rockets. Yep. You got it. And is it still... Oh, don't worry, Diane. Diane, don't even worry about it. It's taken care of. Now, we did get a note earlier from Jennifer's brother to take the left ladder. So, thankfully, we can do this. Wow! Way to go! Yep, that was Big Boss. The legendary Big Boss himself. This is Solid Snake. I destroyed Metal Gear. Operation Intrude N313 is complete. Everything is over. Everything. I'm returning now. Over. He ran behind some boxes, fired like a pistol at me, and that was that. This is Radio KNK. Breaking news. Early morning today, a reportedly large earthquake occurred near Garsberg, South Africa. Now the Metal Gear staff. And here they are. We did it. We had to cheat a little to get there. But arguably we didn't need the cheat. We probably could have just gone back and refilled our plastics, but whatever. We did it. You can't say I didn't destroy Metal Gear. You can't say I didn't defeat the vile big boss. Unless some twist occurs next time. But yeah, what a game! what a funny game! what a silly funny game! Do you hear me? Solid Snake, I won't die. Let's finish this someday. Someday, see you again. Message, final transmission from Big Boss. What? You don't think he'd come back, would you? You don't think there might be some kind of Metal Gear 2 where he might come back, would ya? I might want to go not tonight, of course. We're done for tonight, but I think we might go straight into Metal Gear 2 next Tuesday. Because now that I've got this one fresh in my head, I'm told that 2 kind of, you know, plays with your expectation in ways and is very cool and awesome. I want to see the leap for myself, you know? The Big Boss is kindly explaining the F keys to us. I'll remember them. Don't worry, Big Boss. Yeah, I'm super curious. And what better time to see than by streaming? And especially right now that it's on my, you know, now that it's all fresh and all that. Well, thank you all so much. Thank you all so much for a delightful stream and a delightful intrude N313. What do you say we go raid that Fire Mountain, who was in here earlier accusing me of hating noodles? Fire Mountain's playing Final Fantasy II, not to be confused with Final Fantasy II 4, which I will be playing on Friday at 5 p.m. EST. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Again, sorry if I got a little short or grumpy at some times there. This was a fun game to struggle through. I had a good time streaming this for you, and I think I will have a good time streaming Metal Gear 2 for you as well. I don't know what I'm doing Sunday, but I'll come up with something, and you'll know by Friday, surely. In the meantime, I'm excited to start up Final Fantasy IV. So, might as well prime you with some Final Fantasy II, but a different one. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out and chilling with little old me. Your company is always appreciated. And I wish you a good rest of your week. Take care, survive, maybe even thrive, and you'll make it to Friday. And so will I. We'll make it to Friday together, okay? We'll kill Big Boss together. However many times it takes. Bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye-bye-bye. And farewell. Bye-bye. Goodbye.